When it comes to legendary cowboys of the National Finals Rodeo, two names stand out: Fred Whitfield and Cody Ohl. Both were world champions. Whitfield was a tie-down roping master, while Ohl was a tie-down roping god. They are both accomplished and respected in the rodeo world. But who is the better cowboy? Let's find out. Fred Whitfield. In 1990, Whitfield entered the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, allowing him to participate in PRCA-sanctioned rodeos. However, just like every upcoming rodeo star, his early years in the PRCA were challenging. At that time, the majority of PRCA members were white, with less than 5% being black. This lack of diversity made it tough for black competitors like Whitfield to thrive, as they often lacked the necessary resources like equipment and livestock. Moreover, facing prejudice from both peers and crowds was a common experience for Whitfield, as he was often met with suspicion and distrust by his peers and the crowds who watched him compete. In addition, his interracial relationships drew criticism from some who felt that such relationships were inappropriate. But all of this makes Whitfield's achievements even more remarkable, given the difficulties he had to overcome. Professional cowboys primarily earn money by performing well in rodeo events, with winnings typically ranging around $1,000 per win. Success in PRCA-sanctioned events contributes to the qualification for the National Finals Rodeo, NFR, where top earners compete annually. Remarkably, in his rookie year, Whitfield emerged as one of the top 15 earners in calf roping, making history as the second first-year competitor to qualify for the prestigious NFR. His triumph continued as he bagged the NFR title in tie-down roping in 1991, becoming the first black man to secure a timed event title and the second to win an NFR title overall. Before his rise to fame, Whitfield faced adversity outside the arena. In 1989, he found himself in a scuffle with another black man at a bar near a Bill Pickett rodeo in California. The altercation turned violent, resulting in Whitfield sustaining a severe cut to his left cheek that required over 30 stitches to close. In retaliation, Whitfield resorted to using a tire iron against his assailant, landing him in jail overnight. However, it was only a matter of days before he was released. In 1996, Whitfield found himself in a showdown with three white bull riders. Their taunts, filled with claims of organized crime connections, ignited a fire within him. Fred didn't back down. Instead, he hired bodyguards to accompany him to the National Finals Rodeo. There, under the blazing lights, he won the World Championship once more. His victory was more than a buckle. It was a statement. The following year, Whitfield fixed his name in rodeo lore once again. At the NFR, he set an aggregate record, but it was the 9th round that electrified the crowd. Fred became the second man ever to shatter the single-run world record. Blair Burke's 7.1-second sprint was impressive, but Whitfield's lightning-fast 6.9 seconds left jaws dropping. Yet, records are fleeting. Mere minutes later, Jeff Chapman edged him out by 1/10 of a second. In 1999, Whitfield won the coveted title of World All-Around Cowboy Champion. His prowess extended beyond the rodeo circuit. In 2000, he conquered the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, marking his first victory there. But the rodeo gods had more in store. The 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City hosted a 3-day spectacle, the Olympic Command Performance Rodeo. Here, Western culture took center stage. Representing the United States, Whitfield showcased his skills alongside his Canadian counterparts. Medals and prize money awaited the victors, and Fred stood tall as one of the chosen few. In 2004, the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame swung open its doors for Fred Whitfield. His legacy, etched in leather and dust, earned his rightful place among rodeo legends. But Fred wasn't done. In 2005, he roped his way to an astonishing 8th World Championship in tie-down roping. The arena trembled as he danced with the clock, each loop a heartbeat of determination. The Calgary Stampede, a rodeo extravaganza like no other, crowned Whitfield in 2007. Yet, fate played its hand. An injury sidelined him that season, marking the first time he missed the NFR. But champions adapt. Fred's legacy extended beyond personal victories. In 2009, A young Texan named Corey Solomon entered the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association as a calf roper. Whitfield, the seasoned sage, became Solomon's mentor, passing down wisdom, technique, and the spirit of the arena to the young fella. As the sun dipped behind the chutes, Fred Whitfield's journey continued. In 2011, he clinched the year-end tie-down roping championship, opening another chapter in the saga of a cowboy who roped not just cattle, but dreams. However, Whitfield later decided to cut back on his time traveling for rodeo competitions. He wanted to be home more, where he could train other athletes. By June 2015, he had only participated in 25 rodeos and earned around $10,000. Even though he wasn't at the top of the PRCA standings, his reputation still got him invitations to major events like the Calgary Stampede, where he doubled his yearly earnings. In an unexpected turn of events, Whitfield and some other top cowboys who weren't happy with the PRCA created their own organization called the Elite Rodeo Athletes in 2015. It was a business owned by the athletes themselves. They planned to compete in various rodeos across the country and have a big championship at the end of the season. However, the PRCA quickly changed its rules to stop cowboys from being a part of any other rodeo group with a financial interest. This meant ERA members couldn't compete in PRCA events, including the NFR. Despite this, Whitfield still managed success. In 2016, he came in second place at the Calgary Stampede and won $25,000. Whitfield didn't return to the PRCA when ERA closed after just one season. Instead, he mainly competed in the Cowboys Professional Rodeo Association, which is a semi-professional league. In 2019, Whitfield got an invitation to compete at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, which had become a PRCA event again after 8 years. After competing there, Whitfield officially retired from rodeo competitions. Cody Ohl. On the other hand, Cody Ohl burst onto the rodeo scene in 1994, winning the PRCA Rookie of the Year title and earning his first spot at the National Finals Rodeo, marking the beginning of his remarkable journey. But it wasn't an easy road to his first championship win. In 1997, Ohl narrowly beat out his competitor, Fred Whitfield, to claim the PRCA tie-down roping world championship, securing a slim margin of victory of just $5,031. Undeterred, he continued his winning streak into 1998, seizing his second title. Despite facing challenges, including injuries that required rehabilitation, Ohl demonstrated his resilience by returning to the rodeo arena in late 2002. His determination paid off as he continued to secure wins and qualify for national finals rodeos, adding to his accolades with his 5th and 6th tie-down roping titles in 2003 and 2006. Remarkably, he only missed a single finals appearance between 1994 and 2014. Throughout 2006, the Calf Roping World Championship race primarily revolved around Cody Ohl and Fred Whitfield, except for Monty Lewis. Year after year, they engaged in a friendly rivalry, pushing each other to new heights. This trend persisted at the 2006 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, where Ohl clinched another world title. Mounted on his celebrated horse, Luke, he delivered a stellar performance, dominating the competition. Cody Ohl set the standard, securing his 6th world title, including one all-around title. Like Will Lowe in bareback riding, he shattered earnings records, coming incredibly close to setting a new Wrangler NFR average mark. Reflecting on his achievement during this time, Ohl remarked that he had lost 2 world titles in a row, so he really had the itch. This made him toughen it out, rodeoed, and just got it done. However, Ohl's accomplishments in 2006 extend far beyond merely getting it done. Motivated by a 2-year world title drought and encouraged by Trevor Brazil's lead in calf roping earnings, Ohl embarked on more remarkable journeys. He vividly recalled how he had all the family with him while getting prepared in Cheyenne, Wyoming. When that week started, he was $30,000 behind Trevor Brazil. But when the week was over, he was $6,000 behind. His determination fueled an impressive streak, with placements in 22 consecutive rodeos leading up to the national finals. Arriving at the Thomas and Mack, Ohl's performance soared to new heights. He placed in 9 of 10 rounds, winning 4 of them and securing his world title after the 8th round. Ohl's aggressive approach paid off handsomely as he seized victory in style. even celebrating the moment with a memorable gesture, just like Terrell Owens' iconic celebration. As the excitement of the 2006 season faded, Ohl's impressive earnings of $298,112 in season earnings and $132,652 in Wrangler NFR earnings solidified his status as a dominant force in calf roping. But he was just getting started. In 2012, Ohl achieved another milestone in his storied career when he surpassed the $3 million earnings mark, solidifying his place among rodeo's elite. Throughout his journey, Cody Ohl's unwavering dedication, skill, and passion for the sport endeared him to fans and cemented his legacy as one of rodeo's greatest champions. Ohl continued to enjoy great success in the arena thanks to his hard work and commitment, but all that was about to change. In 2019, Cody's announcement of his retirement stirred emotions as he bid farewell to his illustrious career. It was a significant day, marked not only by his retirement, but also by a deeply personal revelation. A joyous ceremony unfolded as Cody Ohl exited the arena following the retirement announcement and plaque presentation. This tribute occurred after the third round of the Invitational Roping, honoring Ohl's remarkable 21 appearances in the match roping event. Surrounded by his 3 children and members of the San Angelo Roping Fiesta Committee, Ohl stood amidst the heartfelt accolades. Additionally, his mother graced the occasion, coinciding with her birthday, adding an extra layer of sentiment to the event. Even in retirement, Ohl's legacy lives on through his daughter, who is following in his footsteps. Displaying her inherited talent, she has been doing perfectly well. Now, who is better? Cody Ohl and Fred Whitfield were both exceptional in their own right, each bringing a unique set of skills and strengths to the world of tie-down roping. Ohl was known for his lightning-fast times and unmatched technique, while Whitfield was renowned for his consistency and strategic approach to the sport. Ohl's agility and precision allowed him to consistently secure fast times, often pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in tie-down roping. His ability to read the calf and execute flawless runs under pressure made him a formidable competitor. On the other hand, Whitfield's steady behavior and calculated roping style earned him the reputation of being one of the most reliable ropers in the sport. He may not have always posted the fastest times, but his consistency ensured that he remained a constant threat in any competition. Their rivalry pushed them both to new heights, as each sought to outperform the other on the biggest stages of rodeo. Their battles at the National Finals Rodeo became legendary, captivating audiences and inspiring a new generation of ropers. Ultimately, determining who was better between Cody Ohl and Fred Whitfield is subjective, as both ropers excelled in different aspects of the sport. However, their dominance during their era solidified their places as 2 of the greatest tie-down ropers of all time. Thanks for sticking around. If you made it this far, let's hear your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new article from us. Until next time, keep riding high.